So, Johnny, what do you think about your relationship with schools and how you used to go to school and how it's different from now?
Well, Josh, I was a really good kid. Everybody liked me. Just when I was in school, school was really difficult for me. All right. When when teachers sent me have a blank piece of paper, just a paper, and they just ask you to just write a couple paragraphs about whatever. But it's right. I have a pencil in my hand. I, I can't do anything.
What I like about it here is because my class has R&R and and I have and I like how we have AIT and my favorite subject is science and math.
The United States of America. So, what's your favorite thing about Triton Academy?
I kind of like it because the classes are fun and the teachers are really nice.
Nothing, it's empty. Emma, what did we finish? What did we finish, Emma? What did we finish, Emma? Playing. What did we finish playing?
Is Triton Academy different from any other school you've been to?
Because they work with kids you learn differently and they work with the way I learn. And I don't have to learn one way.
Okay, so we use color coding to match the corresponding sides. All right? And Josh uses the philosophy left to right. Works for him.
My teachers always liked me at the public schools, but they couldn't figure a way. They couldn't figure a way to try to help me.
Yeah, and teach to your standards?
Yeah, teach to my standards and trying to focus what's about me and trying to move on with my life. They loved me and they always tried their best, but they couldn't figure a way how to have their grip around my head and trying to focus what's about me and trying to move on with my life.
Okay, we'll pull it out. So, and let's calculate the area. We're trying to find the surface area.
3.4 times 2.
Times 2.
Can you relate with any of the students in Triton Academy? And if you do relate, do you feel empathy for them? And do you think, that it's a great thing that you're all together learning in the same environment?
Sometimes it just depends on the kind of student.
Right.
Because they all have different personalities.
Tie them up. Okay? Now, what Austin and I had done, and what we'd done with the fifth graders, was to
I
go
was
ahead
a great.
and pound nail
I was good
holes
at sports and all that.
to divide triangles. So we could whittle one.
That really had my confidence playing
That's cool.
sports. And that's my go-to if I'm not at school. That's my hiding spot basically. I like to hide from school. Sports was only my main thing. I think good at. I had really good talent in sports, but the school-wise, I had doubt in play college to play for any college.
Well, and now you're one of the best golfers in the state and the country, right? You're up there in the top 15 or 20. What soothed you and helped you grow and become a better person, I think that's really important, especially for a Triton Academy student. Do you think there should be more schools like Triton Academy that teaches Orton Gillingham and specializes in ASD?
Yes, I think there should be one in every state.
Yeah.
Because everybody can go to one.
Yeah, because there's only 11 in the country right now, and we're one of them. And what's your favorite thing about this school and how they teach?
I like Miss Joseph's class because she teaches language arts and it's really cool and she's really nice to me about it.
And she teaches you in a different way than a normal language arts public school teacher may teach you?
Yes, he teaches me totally different.
That's cool. So on the positive side, Triton Academy helped you grow and thrive because you're moving on to a new school next year, and we're all gonna miss you. But we wanted to know, how do you succeed in something like that, and how do you come to agreement that I learned this way, and they're gonna have to teach me this way, and I'm going to make it in this environment with or without Triton Academy's help. But obviously Triton Academy helped you, because none of us would be here if it weren't for Triton Academy, and a lot of people don't see how important that is.
Learn stuff you didn't know you could do, but like stuff you think is hard, but it's really easy. You learn a lot of math and books, and you might have not known how to spell some words, and you learn how to spell all the words.
Use your strengths in reading when you're dividing your syllables up. That's what they always told me, use your strengths. And the teachers always comfort me here when I cry in some of the classes. They know it's difficult for me, but they know that I'm improving so well throughout these years, and this will be my last year here. But they're gonna be a happy cry, because when I was in kindergarten here, they had their hands dirty on me because they're trying to accomplish something for me to be a better person, be a better student, and be a better man.
Along your line. Okay, now you need to pin your elbows in as tight as you can. Okay? You have to open your eyes really wide, which I know is really difficult to sun, we have to do anyway. Push your chin all the way to your chest. Push your shoulders all the way back so they touch, and then lean back and look straight ahead. Alright, relax.
Well, to give people perspective, parents, teachers, whoever, even kids, that kids who learn LBLD, language-based learning differences, and kids who have dyscalculia, dyslexia, dysgraphia, all the disses, they are all unique in their own way. But they don't know that because they're in an 8-hour environment, besides Triton Academy, where, they're getting pummeled every day. Either with work, either passive-aggressively by other people, even physically, getting hit or, picked on because they're not normal. And what kids don't realize is that there's no one's normal, and everyone has their faults. And even if you saw the biggest, toughest guy, he may not be able to read. Like if you saw a football player and he was big and tough and could do almost anything athletic, but he couldn't read, imagine his situation in his school, and imagine, that big football player now, doing what he loves best. And that's what Triton Academy's goal is, to get people to do what they love and get them out of their comfort zone. Especially through education, because, the first good 16 years of your life is spent 8 hours a day, every 5 days a week in a school environment. And what Triton does is they make it a nurturing and safe school environment